If you're here to broker a deal, why don't you try someone else?
There we go.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Would Chet give him too much information? I feel like he would.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals.
Ah, he's making
to
hooch.
our customers, below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts. That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's
At least he's honest.
services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Dude is trying to shake me down.
The office of Governor Hurst
Why is
would like to
Nightbot here?
remind all Sidonian citizens to do their part to keep Sidonia clean.
All right, let's go.
Officially clamped down, citing a lack of evidence.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Nice to meet you too.
The hell you just say to me? I gotta...
Andy, sit down. You don't appreciate some stray wandering into my bar.
I recognize
harassing
his
my
voice,
patrons. Even the ones I should have cut off 2 drinks ago. Now spit out what you want, or march.
The hell are you from? The Red Devils? Best fighters since the Spartans? This is our bar, so folks like you can go drink at the Spear. Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Hey, enough. And you, let's talk.
All right, Lou.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? That's so. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right. Maybe she did send you. Or maybe you just know where to buy your fakes. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xenoweapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xenoweapons got shelved. Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory. Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it, before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement. Well, the most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away.
I mean, I do, but...
Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps
don't really want to get rid of them.
Records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
What's up, Sam?
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. And I look forward to hearing the good news.
So are we breaking in, or are we paying it off?
Adrian's friend. Come here.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen trouble. Detonation occurs.
What are we doing, chat?
In 5, 4.
There's a third option?
2.
Oh, the gravity on Mars is gravity. Okay. Find a nerdy guy at that bar. Well, it's not that guy. At the other bar or this bar?
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to any security officer.
Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right? Yeah, sure. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage. But Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Oh, I'm Cambridge. I was Percival's assistant. Well, apprentice, really. Couldn't work in the mines anymore, so he gave me a job helping with some of his side projects. Knows experiments inside and out, and I know this one was gonna be big.
I will, Caption, I will.
It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new, and we think we found a use for it. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. A bunch of parasites and cutthroats. They're folks from the fringes of space, willing to put down anyone who tries to move in on what they've decided is theirs, even when it ain't. Strange this group would pick Mars as a new home. Sure, we're not downtown New Atlantis, but there are places where they'd be bothered less than here. My guess is the authority tipped them off when they heard we were working down there, and cut off what they thought was the competition, you know?
What's my overall thoughts? So far, I'm having fun, but I see the Bethesda writing on the wall of why people wouldn't enjoy it, but I'm not like those people. Not that that's bad. You're allowed to like whatever you like. Yeah, Conan, this is definitely the best option for me. What's up, JB?
Biggest employer on Mars has always been Demo Star Yards. After the Colony War, Armistice meant they needed a lot fewer warships. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work around here. Oh, yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
All right.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated.
Let's go shoot some bad guys. I will say this, Jamjar, I have heard people say that even though they like Skyrim, they didn't like this. But then I've had people come in and say it's one of the best games they've ever played. What's up, Kanan? And yes, I came back last week. But don't get too excited because I have taken a few days off for Build Against Cancer. He said I wouldn't have to hop back in my ship. This seems pretty far. was saying the radiation was bad. It's definitely a preference situation with this game. There's no way you can just be like, yeah, it's a good game, or, you know, it's really based on what do you want to get out of it and whatnot. Oh, that looks very valuable, so we're going to save that. Trying to make sure I get rid of all the stupid little health things before I... Ooh, they're pretty high level. Never get ammo for this gun. What are they shooting at? What are they shooting at? Is someone else? Oh, it's Sarah. I figured she'd be up here with me, but she's not. Out. That's Sarah?
Sure.
Secret outpost, we got it. Shock Troop spacesuit? Legendary item? Is that better than what we have? No, the Mark 1's still better. Pretty cool though. Gotta see if that's better than the Grendel that we currently have. All right. I get motion sick in VR sometimes, and a few games have made me motion sick, but just make sure there's nothing I can pick up over here.
Access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
I don't like the way she said that. Well, they found me. Oof, I ran into the explosion that time. Is there still one behind us? Yes. Is that Sarah again? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she's right there.
Running away, eh? Find anything useful?
Dead space pirates? Does that count? That's a crappy way to die. What's up, Zod?
We got company.
Hey, what's up, Mad Cat?
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
What was that?
Wrong fight.
She scared the crap out of me when she jumped down like that. Hit detection in this game seems very off. I'm like 80s dead to rights on some people and it just like floats by them. So far so good, Mad Cat. It's like one of those instances where it's pretty much everything I expected out of the game. How do I equip, do I have a grenade slot? Because I know I have throwables.
You're through.
I think I just haven't equipped them. Yo, you wanna get swole? That was the Chunks employee handbook. Yeah, I think it's just a different strokes for different folks type of situation, Mad Cat. We were just talking about that, and it's like, I completely understand why people don't like it.
Not gonna last much longer.
Yeah, just watch him. It was like a Fly of Mary Poppins Fly moment. See? How do we get down there? We go all the way around?
Bring it on.
Should I be mining as I go? I feel like I completely forgot about that aspect of the game. I don't think I've had the Beowulf yet.
Now we're in business.
What's that noise? Oh my god. Run.
Sadly for you.
What affliction do I have? So I burns and solar radiation. Okay, so we need... afflictions. Did that help? Will I know instantly if the antibiotics worked, or... Burns are cured. Did the radiation get cured too? Or is that not something I can... I don't think I have anything for radiation. That sucks. Hey, Rek. Oh my god, I'm getting lit up, dude. Where you at, dude? Oh, hi. I haven't seen anything about issuing commands, so if you can, I am unaware of it. Cool looking one. Oh, that's the one I just got though.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Oh, good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, Thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
All right. I know I'm over encumbered, but I want all this stuff because I want to just hold on to it and do nothing with it. Is it okay?
Password accepted.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find...
You are the worst, Sarah. Okay? I will drop some of it, even though it's all cool stuff. That look like a bubble man.
Some more.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room. Maybe take off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
All right. Why is it telling me to go back down? So that was not the right elevator to take? Or is it just being glitchy and broken? It told me to take the elevator. Okay. I don't understand. Take the elevator, it says. I take the elevator. So... it's telling me to return everything to him. Okay. I'm assuming it doesn't want me to backtrack, but let me try this.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
I'm very curious. Turn the data to Cambridge. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the elevator, even though it's telling me to go back down. That's the abandoned mine. It's the frontier. Is Cambridge not back at... Wouldn't he be in Sidonia? But it's telling me... Is this a glitch or am I just an idiot? I'm trying to bring the sample back to him. But if you... He told me take the elevator up so you can get out. But every time I go out, it tells me to take the elevator back down. So should I just fast travel back to Sidonia? Is it just bugging out? I processed it through that little refinery. Yeah, it said, return the data to Cambridge. It even said find the elevator key. So I think it's just bugging out. That was annoying. Like, very annoying.
Ever been to Aquila?
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people.
Got slate. Let me see. Reduce joint wear? Oh, increase lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap.
Mm-hmm.
And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that? Well, just try your best. Emphasize how much money there is to be made with that formula. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
All right. Sarah's very slow. Hey, Bray, thanks for that follow.
How's it?
Was there something else? I'm never one to turn away an opportunity, but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
He's like a used car
Sounds like
salesman.
it could be useful if the data backs up your claims. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers. Or so I've heard.
Is that so?
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials. The licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened, thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
So I could get credits for this and then also... Like, if I get credits, can I wipe out his debt and make more money? Because if I just ask for the debt to be wiped out, then...
If you didn't have anything else...
I'll clear his debt.
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it?
Damn it.
Consider it wiped.
I would have made more money the other way.
Well, it seems we have a deal then. And here, a finder's fee from the authority.
Oh, it seems like I made it anyway.
A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
All citizens are welcome and encouraged to make use of the Sidonia Community Center on the mid-level for activities of all sorts.
What is this?
Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gathering.
July 25th, 1976. Humanoid face. Face was no more than mountains or oh, okay. I got you.
Today.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work.
I know, Grand Chap. I recognize it.
Bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those drakes. Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your
What's up, Jada?
average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Well, that's work. So this dude's just been hiding out in this cave area thing? How's that? He is really down in here. Seriously? I guess he owed people money, so makes sense. Guessing I gotta walk all the way around. Sarah is nowhere to be found right now. Just sitting in here?
You must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? sent you. Did she look okay? A terramorph. She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup.
No.
So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way? Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Touch and steal everything. Got it.
Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got the bids on recently, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate.
That's where that massive Terramorph attack
Adrian
was.
really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. She was disconcertingly correct, trying a little habit of Adrian's. Which is why, if you wanted to have your film crew jump out and yell surprise, I wouldn't be saddened in the least. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was an entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
It's wild that this isn't even the main quest line.
Here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means, but I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here. The circle, huh? could use a drink about now.
He needs one too, Jada.
Faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Wait, I have to loot everything that you might have in here before we leave. It's very important that any loose items that you have become mine. Good sir. Man, you just like bolted everything down in here, huh? Man, you didn't leave me anything. Not even a cup of coffee? See how it is. Can we cook anything? Nope. More chunks.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
You need to chill. I'm gonna eat all of this stuff now. Watch. Ready? Carrot. 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 Done. Damn it, there's still... She really is. I'm just out here trying to live my best life. She's like, you can't do that. You can't do that. There. I'm at capacity. To the surface. No, I need high top Jordans. I have low top Dunks. I need high top Jordans. Right. Actually, let's go to space and then. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. I love that guy. Does Broman have Jordans? I haven't seen them. I gotta ask him. Be with him all weekend, so. Let's take a look at the star map. Alright, we need to go to... Wait. The place I have to go is here? Alright, back down to where we were. I'm thinking the old school, like, Bulls colors ones, but those also won't match everything, so I gotta look at different color combinations. But I remember the both colored ones from when I was younger. That's why they're nostalgic.
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
I don't think I should get red and black, only because they're not going to match everything. Most things I'm going to wear. So I'd probably be better off getting neutral colors, but that style. Let's see if I can find him. The true flights or the 3 retros, those are the ones that I've been eyeballing if I can find the right color and not like an astronomical price.
Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you.
Sarah's
You're an old
just
man
standing
now.
in between them.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Watch the boost packs, or the low grav might send you into the sky.
Lou said we could use the back.
Might be time I start working on some projects of my own.
He's not even going to acknowledge that I brought the doctor back.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough.
Literally
for taking
lives in
care of
her
all
own
that.
world.
makes 2 of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
I'm looking them up now. White and Midnight Navy. I mean, I could do that. They're the predominantly white ones, not the navy ones with the flipped colors?
That's definitely not what I thought I was signing you up for. But thank you.
Neither was the Terramorph attack.
So, were you two able to get that workup together?
I could rock those.
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
How do I join the raffle?
The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
I think I have an account. Okay, cool. I'll look in there. Thanks, Rec.
Well, when the Colony War came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that. Of course. You deserve the full story.
I definitely do.
Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield.
I knew this already. I figured this out long before she told me.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect.
Yeah, we saw one of those early in the early game too.
The military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, you already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. Because the Terramorph project was doomed from the start. Terramorphs are too mean, too smart, too hungry to be used in combat. Trust us, we tried. The data that's in the archives, it's historical write-ups, anatomical notation, food chain analyses. I doubt they would have even classified it if it didn't have a xeno-warfare logo on it. You have my word. It's not a threat. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Not thrilled.
Now I need to get this work up in the cabinet's hands. Once that's done, I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
He's like, I'm done. It's like, it's been real. All right, chat. That's actually going to do it for us today. I'm going to fly to New Atlantis. But aside from that, it's been a really, really fun stream. Like I said, I'm off to Memphis tomorrow for Build Against Cancer. I really do hope you tune in. Twitch.tv/GCX event or YouTube.com/Dr. Lupo. But I will hopefully be back Monday night for a stream. But if I'm